placed my heir upon the Iron Throne.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's get straight into this video. I have to say, this was surprising for me because I did not plan on watching this because I had so much disdain for how Game of Thrones ended. But the saving grace was that it was not from the writers and showrunners of Game of Thrones that was doing this. And so I decided to give it a shot, and I'm absolutely glad I did. Because the grit, the darkness, and just the sheer violence and vitriol that this episode brought to the table was a step above what we got in Game of Thrones. And I don't think the writers would have had the balls to pull off some of the things that they did in this very first episode. Up until the point to where, like, I feel that people, which is what I read, people had to walk away from a certain aspect of the episode. And I'm not trying to drop spoilers, but man, it was definitely tough to watch, but it was also very intriguing. It was one of those things that it was tough to watch, but you can't turn away. And I felt like the episode was better for it because it brought a lot more emotional weight to the scenes and to the episode. The cast did a really good job so far. I loved everybody in their respective roles, and I'm interested to see how things play out. And I'm interested to see who the villain of this story is going to be, because I really think that this show will probably have some legs. It's hard to say because it's only been the one episode, but they really put their best foot forward with this episode. Like I said, the grit was there. The violence, the vitriol, the cast did a phenomenal job. And the fact that George R. R. Martin said he had more of a role in this one as opposed to Game of Thrones, I am very interested in, because the source material from this as well is from Fire and Blood. So it had a lot more, or it has a lot in scope when it comes to source material to work from. And I just hope that they don't recreate the same mistakes that Game of Thrones did, especially towards the end. But it feels like Game of Thrones. It feels like just one of those shows that I will sit down and make a point to watch every Sunday. Most shows I give a 3-episode hook to determine if I'm going to continue to watch it. So by episode 3, it needs to hook me and draw me in. But the first one, it just took the cake. I am very interested to see where this goes. There's some things in this episode that I don't know where they're going to take it, but I'm curious to see how it plays out. The relationship between each cast member and their respective characters seems very complex, and I think that is something that's actually needed in this. I feel like they're really doing the best they can, and I think that's why it also was so gritty and hard, that they're trying to wipe away the stain of what Game of Thrones was towards the end. But I'm glad I watched it. I am very intrigued in this episode, and I'm very intrigued in the show, even more so now than I initially did when I first fired it up. Big things to come. So hopefully they deliver. I'm not sure how many episodes this is going to be, but I'm definitely going to stick around for the ride. So that's it for the video, guys. Just hit that notification bell to stay up to date with more TV shows, movie news, and reviews. Until next time, guys, like, comment, sub. Peace, and I'm out.